Welcome to another episode of Divas of Design. We're now switching to a fortnightly release, so it's gonna be every 2 weeks, basically. On how we're releasing. I'm Jolene with me, as
That's Chris.
always.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to introduce myself or you were going to do it.
Look, this is only our 4th episode. Episode 4, Designing Women is what I'm calling it because I couldn't think of another name.
That's no complaints from me. That's
Yeah.
very good. That's very good.
Could
Yeah,
have
I'm
been the
Chris.
podcast name. It could have been the podcast name.
That would have also, I think, a little SEO mess up. So I would have looked at that. Like,
Look,
finally.
but we would have gotten more hits. We
Right, but
would have
also way more angry letters.
I don't care.
They were like, yes, I start. The toast are yelling about WrestleMen's, not
It's like-
designing women.
or drop the G's, so I'm like, I'm avoiding the copyright hit or whatever. Designing women.
Who was that? An ABC show? Like I don't, I don't watch Mom TV.
It's an old Wow, how dare you
I don't-
insult my age like this?
I think we're the same age too.
Perhaps.
Yeah, we're not gonna reel that on air, but also like keep that in mind. Like I also watch garbage TV. And,
Yeah, that is true. That is
like
true. We all
don't
do.
take offense. Don't take offense to like if I don't
Look.
watch a show. It's
I'm super deep into Pretty Little Liars, all because a friend of the show, Kate Bishop, got me real deep into Pretty Little Liars. So I watch garbage television.
I think we have to also like redefine our definition of garbage. If it was on FX, I probably watched it because my partner's like comfort show is usually It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So it's been a lot of that, a lot of Workaholics,
Fair.
a lot of Family Guy.
Yeah,
We had
I
that
mean,
conversation.
I've watched all of Supernatural twice, so that's like real garbage. It's
I've-
super garbage.
I've
I
watched
love it.
Supernatural because of her, so I relate to that. We watched the episode where it's like they have to like team up with ghost hunters.
Ghost Facers.
Yes, sure,
The
why not?
Ghost
I believe,
Facers.
I believe you.
How dare you?
Listen,
And they're literally named after Ghostbusters.
I did not pick up on that.
Yeah, it's like Zedmore and. I forget-
You know what it is? It's been a minute since I watched the original 2 Ghostbuster movies, like a decade plus.
Wow.
I did watch. I guess they're calling it "Answer the Call" is now like the official title for the 3rd one. I like that one a whole bunch. I thought that
Alright.
was fun. I haven't seen the new one, but
I've seen the Melissa McCarthy one.
yeah,
Loved
that's
it.
that. Now it's called "Answer the Call" because the neckbeards got mad, and I don't know.
Whatever. Who cares?
It was fun.
It's Ghostbusters.
was fun.
Anyway,
yes.
Divas of Design, we take submissions of designs throughout pop culture, discuss them, and rank them on a list. Fuck, I didn't pull up my list. Gotta do that real quick. Things I should have done beforehand.
Listen, it's fine. This every second only adds to our views on YouTube. That's how it works. We have to appease the algorithm.
Is that how it works?
I don't know. If I did, I'd be better at YouTube.
All right. Shit, where'd it go?
Okay.
Did I pull it? Yes, I did. Okay. All right. Got the list up. So currently is the list. No, we can get into that later once we actually get into ranking. But
Right.
have you been, Christy?
Oh God, what a question. All right, so between
How about a segue? Right?
yeah,
I'm so
oof.
good at that.
How long do you have? So between episode recordings, I got sick. Nothing serious. It was just like a post nasal thing that got a little out of hand. My cat died. My Chemical Romance came out with a new song, and I'm still actively trying to find a fucking HRT doctor. So that's and then also I have some work bullshit and then,
Can you
video games.
I don't know. Is driving to Philadelphia too far?
I mean, I could. Well, again, it's not. So in theory, it's not. But the problem is, our car does not exist.
That would be
And,
difficult.
as
then.
of recording, the supply chain for cars are insane. But I am taking a trip at the end of the month to the Hamptons, and I'm gonna swim and drink
Oh,
it.
the
Yeah,
Hamptons.
yeah. Don't keep this in mind. It's my friend's mother's house. I don't have money.
Okay.
This is
like I
yeah.
recently found out that Martha's Vineyard was not as fancy as I always thought it was.
I've never been.
Well, like I just you hear about it from like pop culture, but
Right.
people that live up in there is like, no, it's dirt cheap to go to Martha's Vineyard. That's why everybody goes there. Like,
I will-
I always thought it was like the Hamptons.
I will say this though, it's funny. It's the house is very nice. It's a nice part of that. But that being said, the biggest like big box store within driving distance of the house is a Kmart. You know, Kmart, not
Yeah,
Target.
I know of Kmart.
Yeah, Kmart, which that's a store that doesn't have a video game section anymore or electronic section anymore. Yeah.
So you love it, like you
Yeah.
don't like those things. You like
No.
get out in nature, right?
Yeah, no. I I drink White Claws and I float around for about 3 hours a day. It's pretty great.
Yeah. Careful you don't burn.
Oh,
Because
so
I definitely burned when I went on my little trip. Like, I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera.
no, between the filter. I believe you. I believe your pain.
Yeah.
No, I learned not to burn because we had one year a friend decided to start drinking at 9 a.m. and then stop till 9 p.m. He also didn't leave the pool, and then he got sun poisoning. So
Ooh,
always,
yeah.
yeah,
That's real bad.
yeah. So that's been that. Also, a lot of video games.
Yeah, like I was sitting there and I'm like, I should really put sunblock on, but then I didn't. So...
one more story on that. I'll ask you how your day is. I learned about sun poisoning the hard way because, and again, TMI. One year, I went to a nude beach with a bunch of friends, and it was hazy out, and I did not like I applied sunscreen, went in the water, didn't think I was fine. I got sun poisoning that very day, and sun poisoning sucks. I do not recommend it. Does not my check nor wreck.
Yeah, yeah. You think it's hazy? I'm like, no, it's not gonna be fine because it's hazy.
Right. Oh, keep in mind, I'm an idiot, so there's that.
It's fair. It was so hot and humid
Yeah.
this weekend. I definitely had to buy and install an air conditioner.
Ooh.
We don't have central air
Okay.
where I live, which, if I can ever afford to buy a house, which I will not be able to on my own in this lifetime probably.
Same.
And need to find somebody like, hey,
Right.
yeah, no, I want central air. Like
It's
window units are a pain in the ass.
I personally do not have it, but I've been to places that do have it. It's nice. We have a wall unit in our kitchen, not the kitchen, our living room, and a wall unit in our bedroom, and those have been on for the last 2 days because it is gross swamp out weather.
Yeah. So, your wall units,
Yes.
are they like permanently?
Yeah.
See, ours are not. We have to put them in and take
When
them
I
out
was
every season.
Yeah. When I was living in New York, I had that issue. And
Wow, really?
Yeah, I had to put it. Well, it's funny. The first place I rented had like the wall thing. The problem is they were super poorly done, so they were crazy drafts all year long. So we had to deal with that, and then the apartments 2 and 3 had the window units, which was a little better. But yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
So, trying to think what else happened.
I mean,
Mostly just depressed that Legends of Tomorrow is dead. So.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to pour salt in that wound.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't remember if we talked about that last time.
No, that all happened during. Yeah, I was sick when the CW again occurred.
Yeah. I mean, Arrowverse still technically exists.
Right.
I can hope that Sarah Lance appears in the next season of Flash somehow.
Right.
Because then she would have been there for 10 whole years.
Yeah, they have to. At least
basically.
Her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get. Yeah.
She's she predates Barry Allen.
Right.
She
does it technically. Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
she was
shit,
episode 1 of season 2.
Yeah. That's
Katie Lott
wild.
specifically.
Yeah.
They had a different actor in season 1.
Right, same character though. It's wild. Oh my god. Yeah. Also,
it's so funny to think about. This drunken sister of Dinah Lance that cheated on her. Slept with Oliver Queen when he was cheating on his girlfriend. Becomes one of the most influential, important characters to my life as a grown woman now.
It's also insane because isn't this a month DC's dropping all those CW one shots?
Oh yeah.
And
the week of, or the week before, or the week of was the Legends of Tomorrow issue of Earth Prime.
Yeah.
And it was just well, this is bittersweet.
Right, because it was
It's a great issue though, because it's all of the retired legends.
Oh, that's fun.
And the Hawkman of it is so funny because he thinks Vandal Savage. He's just obsessed with Vandal Savage. And everybody else is like, dude, it's not always Vandal Savage. There are far worse people. I'm like, are you sure?
That's yeah. I've been following.
You met someone Ray Palmer, the Atom, is I actually met Vandal Savage when I was in hell. He actually chilled out quite a bit.
That's I gotta pick that up. I just been. I bought 2 trades that I haven't read yet, and I haven't bought a physical comic in 2 weeks because everything got out digitally. But this week I have 10 books dropping, and I haven't had 10 books drop on the same day since Civil War. The comic event, not the actual Civil War.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll try to pick up this week because if I don't have to buy comics, I don't like going to the shop.
Yeah, going to be rereading Squadron Supreme because
Oh, right.
another book club I'm in, the X-Trex book club from
Oh,
Not
okay.
Your Demographic, they've agreed to read Squadron Supreme. I'm like, this is funny because the War Rocket Ajax book club just did it. So
Is it the next one on WRA? Is Doom Patrol with the
I
Gerard
think
Way one?
so. I think so.
I should chime in on that one because I have all those comics because of course I do.
Yeah.
It's Gerard Way writing Doom Patrol. Why would I not buy that?
Yeah. All right, so shall we get into the
Yes,
ranking?
let's do
All
the
right.
ranking.
So, like I described earlier, we rate and review designs across pop culture. We've got an ever-growing list. Right now, there are 31 entries on the list. Number one, which is like a personal fave of mine, I wonder if she'll be toppled this episode. 1993's Jim Ballant Purple Catsuit Catwoman. Just above Batgirl of Burnside, so I can like rub some salt into that wound for you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but then you get to rub salt in my wound because number 31 is Elon Tusk from Rick and Morty, and I'm still so angry that it exists.
I'm looking at our bottom 5, and it's wild that I only have 2 of those in there.
Yeah.
But it's the bottom 2.
Yep, yes you do.
You also could take note that my list this week is themed. I'll see.
Oh,
You can
okay.
figure it out. Yeah.
So I forget. Like I remember, I was struggling. I struggle sometimes to like find like, all right, what do I want to rank? Because I don't want to do anything that like fans would want to
Right.
submit. I'm like, I got to do some weird off the wall things. So
Like the Yeti.
huh?
Like the
Like the
the
Yeti.
Yeti.
Yeah. So I'm excited for like some of the things.
Okay.
To obviously it's always fun to see each other's reaction.
Yes.
So
I went
do
safe theme this year. Oh, this year. God, holy shit. This week doesn't feel like a year. This week rather. Shall I start?
No. Remember, we always start with the listener
yes.
email.
Okay. Yes. Okay. My
How
bad.
dare you, Christy?
Listen, this is our 3rd time we had a list. Okay, so cut me some slack.
This is true. This is
Yes.
true. All right.
All right. Let's see this list.
Starting us off, we got a listener email from friend of the show, fellow War Rocket Ajax fan, Margot.
Oh, Margot.
So, and this is I'd say it's a themed list.
Ooh,
It's
love
another list of one specific character throughout the ages.
Oh, good. Love that.
So-
Love that. All right. I'm
Right, I
set.
have to choose window.
Yes.
And
There you are.
right.
Hey!
Yep.
Hey, it's Carol Danvers.
Yep. So this is the Carol Danvers list. Here's
Okay.
her first original outfit. Really should have looked up who designed it and everything in the first issue. At last, a bold new superheroine in the senses stunning tradition of Spider-Man.
Which is why he's on the cover.
Featuring the most mysterious woman warrior since Madame Medusa. And if you think our leading lady is something, where do you see her star-studded supporting cast? There is so much alliteration going on in this. But like, I also love like MJ is like, oh wow, she's really great, and then Peter Parker's like, what? Jameson, of course, angry.
Yes. Okay.
So this is her first costume. We have to describe it.
Right.
Her hair is sort of like, they're not what are those curls called? They're not sausage rolls, but like it's like split down the middle and like the sort of 70s feathered,
yeah.
like
feathers.
out to the side. She's got like a really big blue domino mask that's got like sort of diamond cut on the below and above. Like there's no white lenses. It's just her blue eyes beneath. I guess it's a leotard.
It starts off a leotard, and then they forget the rest of the costume. I feel like.
So like, the upper half is mostly red. Like it's long sleeves. She's got blue gloves that come up to basically her forearm. She's got like a red scarf that hangs like drapes down from the back. Like there's like an upper diamond, dark blue that matches the shorts. That may not be shorts. I don't know if they're connected to the red.
Yeah.
Like there's like a cool like the design, like the symbol, the
Holostar.
Captain Marvel. What's it called?
The Holostar, I think, is the Marvel tech.
The
term.
Holostar.
Yeah.
It's like it's a starburst in the middle of her chest. And then like we'll go down to the boots. She's got some like nice blue like knee-high boots. Well, actually, I guess they're just below. they're
Like,
calf boots, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Like,
Those are
because
like
these legs are so long, and I'm like, you'd think they're knee high, but
right.
her
Nope.
knees are clearly higher. So, like, blue boots that match her gloves with like red, like thick red trim up at the end, and then like there's just like a triangle cutout of her midsection just showing off her belly button, and I'm like, it's so far, it's easily Carol Danvers' worst costume.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
on the list at least, but like it's her
yeah.
best. But you know, it's it doesn't make sense.
No, I like it up until I guess you get to her rib section and the costume ceases to be. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
it's it's
Uh,
not great.
it's
Like
not
there's
great.
like all right, there's some fun elements, but then I'm like, I guess like I don't, yeah,
it
especially like if you don't know Carol Danvers the character, this is just a costume. It doesn't really mean much.
right.
Like, but like this is not emblematic of like a lot of the way she's written. It feels like
Yeah. Also, like I can't stop staring at J. Jonah Jameson's angry face.
he's so angry.
He's probably like, "Ah, put some pants on, get back in the
Like
kitchen."
the scarf's real neat. Like I don't like
Yeah, the
the
scarf's cool. I like
exposed-
scarf.
the exposed midriff. Oh, she's fighting Scorpion in the side.
I hate Scorpion with goggles.
Is those goggles? I
Yeah,
don't
in
know,
the
I just
first
thought that was
turtle-
a mask.
Yeah,
But,
nah, I like that.
but yeah,
style.
like the midriff brings it down, obviously.
yeah.
But where does it rank
Okay, so it's
on the master list?
okay. So okay. Do you think what's better or worse than the Frank Whiteley Emma Frost costume?
Ooh, I'd say better.
Okay.
This is less revealing.
Yeah. Okay, then Rhea Ripley Catwoman, better or worse?
I mean, I don't like that. So
So you're gonna say better. I think my ceiling is Bright Bomber because Bright Bomber, like that's the best Bright Bomber costume. This is not the best Carol Danvers costume.
okay.
This is not even the best version of this Carol Danvers costume.
I was like,
yeah.
shitty ass me is always like, I'm like fucking Future Foundation Spider-Man, but I'm like, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, if you want to put it below, yeah, like Baron
Yeah.
Blade's definitely better. Vi from Arcane episode 1 is better.
Right.
Kid Bandit Maki Ito, I don't know about. That's not Kid Bandit's best look, but it's a
But
great fucking look.
yeah,
So
right.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's a great fucking look. So
Right.
yeah, I'll put it below Bright Bomber, sure.
Okay, so 23. Miss.
I've got it.
We both
Oh,
editing.
and so as Margot described it, Carol's original outfit, midriff, no pants, and all.
Yeah, that's no pants.
Yep, no pants. But like that's not even the problem I have with it. So,
Yeah. All right, so what?
yeah, I guess you could do it. Right?
Okay, so
I'm like,
our new 23.
what did you do?
I don't know.
How did you-
I fucked around and found out. Is
What
I
did you say?
All right, right there, 23. There you go. Why?
What?
Just
Just-
why?
Christy, stop.
There you go.
Okay.
Miss
Miss-
Marvel.
Ms. Marvel first appearance.
Yeah.
We'll add in like the designers later.
There you go.
Episode. Yeah, I don't need to do episode 4 by Margot, but
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
So next up, all right. There's the arrow. Ms. Marvel's next costume. It's the same exact costume. They fill in the belly cutout. It looks so much better.
It does. It does. Like I don't mind the big beefy leg. Like I said the exposed legs now because the fucking awful navel
Yeah, like
triangle's
I
gone.
mean,
It's fun. Yeah.
Wonder Woman, I'm okay with her in the bathing suit because
Right.
she's basically nigh invulnerable. So
Right,
like, what does
yeah.
she need pants for?
Right.
But like, especially Carol Danvers the same, but
Right.
this looks better.
It does. Yeah. It's the more red helps a whole bunch. It's a
Yeah,
little change.
the hair is still like, that's not great hair.
It's the 70s, so I get it. Or it was 80s.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
so-
no reason for me to disagree. Like, and the filled-in section is just red that matches the rest of the top.
Right.
Like, it's
It's
just
a-
so much better.
Right, it's a simple fix. That's all I needed. That being said, still not the best Carol Danvers costume.
No, it's definitely not.
Or the best version of this costume. I say we just real lazy. Put this over first appearance.
You think the Bright Bomber appearance
Yeah.
is better?
Right, because that Bright Bomb at its core, Bright Bomber is fun and it reflects her name, and it's the best version of that character. This is still not the best version of Carol Danvers.
All right. Okay. I mean, yes, looking at them just as costumes, not
Yeah.
knowing anything about the characters,
Right.
Bright Bomber has more design going on.
Right.
So, yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Like,
So.
it's like, but like, there's the thing of like, me not knowing most video game things. I'm like, all right, you better have a rocking design for me to, put you up
Right.
against some other stuff.
Okay, so I'll put that as 2.0 Marvel. That the new 23.
Yeah,
Okay.
second costume, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's specify that.
Okay. I was like, I figured 2.0 was fine. Again, I do
It
like.
is not. I like specificity is the soul of narrative.
Ooh, big
Ripping
fancy
off
words.
Judge John Hodgman there. So.
Oh, I like
All
your
right.
big fancy words.
And Margot's third submission. Do you have any guesses?
Oh, I'm gonna say it's the Earth's Mightiest Heroes version of this.
Oh, there you go.
Yes,
Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
To paraphrase Chris Sims, scroll the fuck up. This is
Yeah,
the best version
seriously,
of
it
this
fucking
rules. This
Okay,
fucking rules. Yeah.
So the differences for people, almost exactly the same as the previous costume.
Right.
She's got long flowing blonde hair now.
Yeah.
The starburst is bigger and sharper.
Yep.
The blue gloves are now opera length with like
Smart
diamond
choice.
cuts at the top.
Yeah.
She's got thigh-high boots with diamond cuts at the top, and it's like they're not fully blue shorts, but it's like like it's sort of like I guess if you're wearing like blue shorts and then you put the leotard over top, like the boy cut shorts, or
Yeah.
like the go-go shorts, and it's like that, and it's. I mean, Earth might like the animation was so it's just very crisply drawn too, but like it's just really good looking.
Right.
The longer gloves and the longer boots add so much, and the domino mask is the white lenses.
Right.
Perfect. I love
Also,
it.
her hair good.
The hair is
This
so
is
good.
a nice blend of like her. But we'll say the second revision of her costume, and then her. I guess it's now called like the Warbird, like blue and gold.
Yeah, the
yeah.
lightning bolt thing.
Yeah. This is a
Barely
nice
a
blend of
lightning
both.
bolt.
Yeah, this is a nice blend of the both. So this is gonna go above 2.0, but also higher than the list. I say.
So, all right, is this better or worse than Janet Van Dyne Wasp from Earth's Mightiest Heroes?
No.
Oh,
No, it's
okay.
not. No.
So it's worse.
It's going hot. Yeah, it's worse than that Wasp. That arguably may be the best Wasp costume. This is very good. But not Carol Danvers' best costume in my opinion.
Okay. What about compared to Cactuar?
Nope.
Wow.
Cactuar
Okay.
better. Cactuar better. I giggle.
Take your nostalgia out of it, but
Cactuar. Yeah.
all right. Batman the Animated Series Riddler.
I default to you. What do you think's better? This or because like that's the best Riddler, right?
That is currently our best Riddler.
Yeah.
That's probably just gonna be the best Riddler.
Right.
I don't know if Frank Gorshin gets submitted. That might go real high.
That would. I'm thinking.
I gotta pull up the image.
Yeah.
So
I would say.
that's real fucking good Riddler.
Yeah, I would
But
say
that
between
Carol Danvers is real good.
So I gotta
But
say between
it's not the
Riddler and
best.
Kate. That's sorry. Riddler and Kate
I think it's above Leica shirt.
yes,
Kate.
yes. Because
yeah, I'll give it to you. The new number 7.
yeah, my thought is again that's probably the best Riddler. That's not the best Kate Bishop. This isn't the best Carol Danvers, but it's damn close.
It's so good. All right.
Yeah, so that's where so that's not too bad, you know. I think ranking wise.
What was she? I don't remember if she was called Ms. Marvel or
She was
Captain Marvel.
still Miss Marvel. This is pre Kelly Sue and Jimmy McKelvey redesigning her. Because I think there actually was a Captain Marvel on Earth's Might, or like he was like Marvel or something like that.
Yeah, it was like the full Kree thing,
Yeah.
Marvel.
But
right?
she was still Miss Marvel, I think.
All right, Captain Marvel, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. What do you? All right, never mind.
Yeah, that's it.
I was like,
Yeah.
why do you have Marvel in parentheses down at the bottom?
Do I?
Yeah.
We old.
Okay. All right. Over to you.
All right. I'm not sure why I said that. That was weird. Let me do my share screen. Share screen. Okay, so we have the placeholder Batgirl image. Does not it's already
You don't
right.
even need the placeholder.
No, it's like that. It's like not. So it's a surprise. Like, oh, what you got this week on deck? Okay. It's oddly appropriate to my first submission this week. Speaking of bats, we have Kate Kane.
Oh fuck!
That woman.
How
Yeah.
dare you?
Why?
We specifically said no top shooters, no bottom shooters.
It's a good ass design.
No, it's fucking better than '90s Catwoman.
Oh wow, holy shit! I didn't see. I didn't think you were gonna put it that high. I was thinking like top 4.
Look, I love '90s Catwoman,
Yeah.
but this design is so fucking
Oh,
dope.
I was not expecting. You see, like I was like, this is like my good. Okay, this is fun. I was not expecting. Okay, yeah. So this is the what was it 2006, 2007?
It was post 52, like the full-on comic event.
No,
52.
she pops in 52.
Yes, but
Yeah.
it was a different design then.
Oh right.
It was like
yeah.
a dark blue.
Right. Yeah.
And like she didn't have
Yeah.
she wasn't wearing the wig. She wasn't pale.
Right.
She didn't look like a vampire.
I love the vampire look.
All right, so do the
All right,
classic,
so we got
typical
Kate
zoom
Kane,
in.
was it Batwoman 3 at this point now? Or Batwoman 2? I forget.
All right, so Kathy Kane was Golden Age.
Right.
This is the second one.
Right. Okay. So let's start from the top. First off, I love redhead. This is a wig. That's how you keep a secret identity. A long, it's Kate Kane does have red hair, but she has more like a buzz cut, right? First, yeah, buzz cut.
But that doesn't matter for this. Like
it's
it just
cool.
looks like really good, long, bright red hair that does not exist like in the real world. But that's why comics are fun.
It's a good wig. Then we got fucking cool take on the Batman mask. So it has like the ears on the side, like your Batman does, but it's more like a facial mask because like you have the exposed forehead, but like it feels bulkier in a good way, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, it feels like
yeah.
If she headbutts you, that's gonna hurt a lot.
Right. It feels like it's more
white
molded.
lenses. Very important.
Love the white lenses, and I also think Kate's the first character. I think I'm fairly certain they do the whole like Batman wearing grease paint on his eyes. I think Kate's the first one in canon to do that at some point.
I don't know if she does wear grease paint because she's
got
white lenses. What does she need them for?
I mean, around because of the face mask. I could have sworn that was a thing.
No, so like if we're just looking at this design, it just looked like the mask connects to the lenses, and
right around here is where
I mean, you can zoom in further, but like
it
doesn't
feels like,
look like grease paint. It just
to me,
looks like
I feel it does. Either way,
the shading of the mask.
Yeah. So we have that her pale skin, which I think is a cool contrast.
Oh yeah, like
black
the
and red.
pale with the black. Yeah, the white.
I like how
the lipstick is like basically black lipstick.
Right. Then we have the costume itself is a all black bodysuit with a big old red bat on it, and it's more stylized.
Yeah. It's like the Batman Beyond bat, but like so it's got like sharper edges and it goes up. The wings go up higher towards her shoulders.
What I really like about Kate's costume though is the way the cape clings to it. It feels like it's
it's like a cloak that wraps around better.
Right. Whereas Bruce's Kate's a little more free flowing, but I also really like how it's red on the inside. It's a black cape but a red inside. That's a fucking stellar design.
Real good.
My
toy's too far away, so I can't get it. But.
She has the I guess like the toyetic gauntlets, which is like the worst part of this costume. That's a little too busy for me. I don't like when like superheroes have superhero lines in their costume.
I know the excess lines.
Yeah.
And like the gloves are like.
They look heftier.
Yeah, and they've got like the lines across each finger and the hand.
Yeah, I don't know what the
maybe you're talking me down. No, you're talking me down.
It's still good. But then the tactical cliche utility belt. Nothing wrong with that. Like the red, and then the boots are fun. They're like calculated boots. What I like about them though is that they have the treads to remind other artists that Kate Kane does not wear heels as Batwoman. She wears fucking boots, which makes sense because she's even though she's ex-military, she's still a goddamn human.
Yeah. It's got the diamond. Is it inverse diamond cut? I guess. It's not a diamond point. It's an indent. I guess so.
So you're thinking this is number one?
Oh, I mean, it's real fucking good.
And this is her. Like, I can't remember if Kate Kane has any other alternate costumes.
I mean, not this version, basically.
Right.
Like, just the 52 appearance.
Yeah.
Which, this came out much later when they're like, all right, we're going to rework that character entirely. Yeah. And, like, I love that first appearance one, but, like, this is better.
Yeah. So, is this number one?
Like, it's different. I'm hesitant. So, all right, well, look, I don't want to keep... I don't want us to hoard the number one spot, but all right. Do you think it's better or worse than Batgirl with Burnside? Honest opinion.
So here's my honest answer. What I like Burnside more, but I have to admit this is the better costume because that comes out to because at the end of the day, as much as I love Burnside, it's not bad as his best clothes. This is Kate's best look.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but I put
All
it
right.
above
So then,
Burnside.
I guess to you, better or worse than '90s Catwoman? Because that
Ooh.
is just purple and black.
I
It's
I
so simple.
I like
It's completely clean. It doesn't have these
so
excess lines.
right, but like I like this costume for this character more than I like that costume for Selena, even though we're never gonna see eye to eye on what Selena's real clothes are.
No, we will not.
Yeah.
Like,
Although I do think the one that is your wallpaper is a better costume than Jim Ballant. Oh, your Zoom
wait.
background.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. The
yeah.
classic one.
Yeah, Silver Age
Well, look,
Catwoman, I believe.
look, we can talk about the practicality of a super criminal.
Right.
Here's the answer. They don't need to be practical. They're fantasy characters
That's
for
true.
children.
Right. Well, most of them are, not all of them. Most of them. Yeah. You know,
All right.
I think it's a number one. Holy shit! I was not aiming for a top shooter, but
You bitch. We said no to. Where did you think this was gonna go?
oh, like top 5. I thought honestly you were gonna be
Top
like
5 is still a top shooter.
right, but not as good as a Wasp. I thought, but yeah, okay, all right.
Like, Batwoman, Kate Kane. You'll find the information on this artist, I'm
Yeah.
sure, but
Yeah, I don't think it's
second version.
Yeah, it's not J.H. Williams, because it's too drawn to be J.H. Williams.
Like, it's not the first appearance of her.
No.
It's probably not the second, but
No,
like,
it's definitely
basically the second era costume.
It's definitely New 52 era, I think, because the lines. That's
I mean,
only-
that's basically
yeah.
when her comics started coming up, right? Batwoman Elegy.
No, that was pre New 52. That was when Batman was but when Batman fought Darkseid, he got lost in time.
Yeah. Okay.
And that she took
Oh
over.
yeah, I guess she was
yeah.
in around
Detective
there.
for about a year.
I mean, yeah, I know she was introduced in 52.
Right.
I think she had heels in that costume. Was the other?
No,
difference.
maybe I'm not sure. I know when J.S. Williams took over, he's like no heels,
Well,
absolutely
like,
not.
it wasn't a solo book.
Right.
52 had so many characters, and that
I
was
got
like
it.
when
Yeah.
her and
Oh,
Renee were
right.
dating, or exes basically.
Yeah.
Like she had full long hair, didn't
Yeah, I
have
got
a wig.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Okay. So, my next choice.
Yep.
All right, so let's see if you can spot my theme. This is Dreamer from CW Supergirl.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. All right, so I don't think it's top 5 good, but I think it's a very fun costume.
It's so great.
Yeah,
You know,
I think
we
it's
gotta
a fun costume.
get in there, describe
This
it.
is I guess the way I describe it is, what if someone in the CW wanted to do a Jamie McKelvey costume, but also they're still working for the CW.
You can use names all you want. I don't know
Jamie
them.
McKelvey is the artist who redesigned Captain Marvel to her good clothes, Young Avengers.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like one of Marvel's go-to artists for character designs. All right, so
All right.
we got Dreamer
Domino
from
mask. Fucking love a domino mask.
Rules. So like, a domino mask can be either really good or really shitty. This is opposite. This is really good. It reminds me a lot of like Nightwing's, but without looking too batty. You know,
It's like a dark
turquoise?
blue version
Yeah.
of like Black Cat's sort of domino
Yeah,
mask when she
right.
has them.
Uh,
The costume is going to be hard to describe, folks,
It's right. It's
because there's a lot going on.
This is why it's not like my top 5, because it's uniquely CW superhero costume, because there's some they swung for the fences, but it's still like a TV budget costume in my opinion.
But also, it's a real costume that a real life person wears.
Right. Yeah.
Nicole Maines, I think, is
Yes.
her
Yes.
name?
Yes.
She's so incredible. I love her so much.
I'm really glad they're bringing her into the DC universe.
Yeah.
Proper.
So, we'll say there's
It's a
it's
lot.
basically the colors are gray, light blue, and then dark blue.
Right. I catch
But,
you like turquoise in there. Maybe it's
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah.
This is so because we're bad at describing.
Well, it's also busy. It's very busy.
Yes, I highly recommend people check out the YouTube as always.
Yeah.
She's got like a cool like gray metallic belt that's sort of like almost like a slung slanted.
If you take like the utility belt and rotate it like a bit, that's this belt.
So like her gray, like the chest and belly areas sort of like it narrows down from sort of like a I'm gonna keep using diamond apparently, but like a diamond point, but like it actually kind of looks like a spade from like from
Oh,
the playing cards.
yeah,
Once you get to
right.
like the breasts,
Yeah, I
like it
was like,
comes around or up to a different point,
yeah, it's like, how do you
and like
describe
that's all
that without?
gray, sort of like a tuxedo cat type thing. Look, it's got like a
No,
tuxedo cat.
you're not
look.
wrong. I'm really glad you're my co-host because you're doing a better job of describing this than I am. Right. So they have that, but also it kind of bleeds into the arms a bit.
Yeah, and like the arms are really cool because like
Yeah.
you know it's got the gray shoulders with you know and upper arms with like another hint of blue right at the top of the shoulders, and then like the gloves look like they're opera gloves, but they're also like look like they're connected to the darker blue piece that is over top of the gray undershirt.
What I really like about this costume, at least the top half, which is like you could like one the material for the I'm trying not to zoom in just on her breast,
No,
like the gray part.
You've
It's
got to do
yeah.
it.
Well,
Because there's lots of
it
elements.
looks like a different material for like the gray parts, and I like that because like it's visually neat. Because then you have
Yeah,
like
like the
the
gray's
blues are
like
a
a
solid turquoise blue, and then the grays look like more like padded, I guess, or like um. It looks like fucking. Would you like the stuff you use to like do to like keep sound in a room or something like that?
okay.
Yeah,
See what
yeah,
you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah, and like you know, the story. I mean, story of reasons. There's one person that's always making costumes for all the heroes.
Right.
Keep zoomed in so we can
Alright.
scroll easier and
Okay.
describe it better.
All right. So we had that. We had the belt. We had the good gloves.
And then when you get down to the leggings, like you know,
Also,
it's the dark blue,
yeah.
basically underneath, sort of like the pants, and then there's like light blue.
I could not find
running up from the thighs to the hips.
I could not find a fucking photo of her fucking boots, and I didn't want to type in like Dreamer feet because that's gonna get a lot of weird websites.
Why wouldn't you just write Dreamer boots? CW. CW Dreamer boots.
also
That's
finding
not
it,
feet. There's
no,
a
it's
difference.
not. But also like it's A, my search engine, and B, trying to find it in like HD quality. Before we get
That is
though,
always the hard part.
I do like the fucking gloves too, because like if you notice, they're not one color. It starts off like a darker blue, and then
Yeah, that's
fades
the thing. Like,
fades to like a green blue, and then down to a white. And I like that. It's super like it's no pun intended. It's super neat.
so I found. Ooh, there's a bright one. So this is gonna have a lot of costumes in it, basically.
Okay,
But
because other than that, I have the DC Pride comic right here, but I'm not sure if that counts because it's
it's a technically different costume.
well,
I
it's
think.
no, it's supposedly in universe, I believe.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
holding that up to the camera will not work well.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Right. Also,
So-
okay. Yeah. I mean, they're pretty basic. I'll stop sharing my
So I
screen
will
for a minute.
share this.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Fucking Mono.
So here's like, and it's in daylight for this,
Yeah.
so it's even brighter than you think.
Right.
Basically, like they're like almost knee-high boots. Also, the darker blue and the lighter blue with like black tip running along the sole.
Right.
But, like it's a really and I forgot they're fingerless gloves.
Are they? Because like this one doesn't look figurous. That's wild.
Well, we can pull yours. Yeah, in yours.
Yeah, mine. Oh wait,
No,
I guess so.
You can- they
The
look
color
gray,
fade.
but like
yeah.
because of like the photoshoppy background, it's
Yeah.
hard to see.
Okay.
But yeah, like they're fingerless
That's
gloves.
so cool. Okay.
Oh wait, not even that. So like they're fingerless gloves, but they're almost gambit-like. Cause let's go back to mine.
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you can see like the index finger has more coverage than the others.
Quick aside, how do we feel about those? Because like I kind of love them.
Look, I
in general.
hate Gambit, and I love to make fun of him for it.
Oh.
But I kind of love the way it looks.
Oh, I meant those gloves in general, not specifically.
Oh no,
Gambit. Yeah.
I love these gloves so much. Now that I saw that,
Yeah.
that's gonna like rank it a little higher.
Right.
Alex Danvers, I love you.
Oh, that's a good costume too.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
okay, all right.
I'm gonna remove mine from the stream.
Alright, so let's
go back to yours.
We got theirs. All right. So,
All right, so
okay.
where are
so,
we looking at?
So obviously better than Wally's Flash costume.
Yeah, that's not even a question.
Is it
Better than Saki-sama? Better than I don't know what Jaina Proudmoore looks like off the top of my head, so I always have to look that up. I think it's better than Jaina Proudmoore. Better or worse than the Helicarrier?
So I think it's better than the Helicarrier because this is the best version of that costume. Whereas
it's the only version of that costume. That's
right,
the thing.
exactly. Listen, not wrong. It's the best version of that costume, and that's not the best Helicarrier.
It's a wild Helicarrier.
Yeah, it's wild, but not the best. Love
Silver Age Riddler.
That's better.
Okay.
Here's why. If I show you this character,
you have no clue what that is.
Right, you have no idea what her name is. If I show you the Riddler, you're gonna say like Question Man or like the Question or the Riddler, and that's the difference. Because I love this costume. Nothing about this costume says Dreamer.
All right.
So yeah.
CW's Dreamer.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever know who the costume. I
No,
mean, I could probably
yeah.
look up who the costume designer was, but yeah, CW's Dreamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supergirl.
No, I know the name so well because I basically have like this ongoing CW verse role plays with friends.
That's fun.
Yeah, look, I could get deep into role play talk, but basically, like, we did like this whole storyline where I'm like, no, like, I love '90s Superboy. I'm gonna do that for Supergirl and Lena Luthor. They have a clone daughter. It's created by She was created by Cadmus because they should have done that storyline in Supergirl. Literally, they had Reign in season 3. They could have done a whole Reign of the Superwomen.
Your love for the CW makes me appreciate those shows a lot more. Which anyway, I'm not anti them, but like I appreciate how much you enjoy them.
Yeah, and I'm fairly certain I figured out the theme.
Okay. Well, actually, no, because maybe you did, maybe not. Because here's number 3. It's Harley Quinn's Poison Ivy.
Yeah, look, queer women.
Yeah, you did. You got it. Hooray! Nailed it. Okay. So I know you're gonna give me shit for this. Is it the best Poison Ivy design? No, probably not. Is it my favorite Poison Ivy? Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So this is taken from the adults only Harley Quinn animated series. Yes, I know. What I say.
Yeah, like it's a small image. You should...
Right. So what I like about this is, and here's my stance on Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy should be green. She should have green skin. I like that.
Like that is an option.
I like that as a skin. She has a cool. It's not really like a undercut, but it feels like it should be like in that vein of undercut type thing going on. It's clearly long red hair, just contrasted green skin. Like a white. I guess like a white top.
It's a white tank top.
White tank,
like a cool, a dope green leather
jacket. And then we got some green leggings with a little vine on them. And then the one thing I don't like, it's like green high heels, which.
Look, Poison Ivy wears heels.
Yeah.
She's always worn heels.
I know.
She's not a fighter.
Yes, in theory. Okay. Yeah, this is for the Harley Quinn show. I like this costume a whole bunch. I think, it works for its universe.
Like, the one thing that you definitely get from this costume is she's sassy and gives no fucks.
Right. It's also, like, it's sexy,
she is
but
not
like,
really here to be a supervillain. She's just like, this is her day off.
Right.
You caught her on her day off. She doesn't have time for this.
Right. It's casual. Like, superheroes costume should be, out there. But given what, like, the Harley Quinn is supposed to be more of a comedy show, I like this look a whole bunch. Is it her best look? No. Is it my favorite? Yes. It's just a simple costume. I much like Matt Wilson and several people on the Rocket Ajax Discord, I like a superhero in jackets, even though Ivy's more of a villain / anti-hero, I guess.
It's the same. It's characters in jackets.
Yes. It's a good look. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now I have to look at the list though, because I did not. Right. So, not as good as the Riddler Silver Age.
Not as good. No.
Not as good as
Dreamer. Look. It's a fun costume.
Yeah.
I don't think it's. Look, I'll never say it's her best because it's not as crazy.
No, it's not.
It's not as a super villainous.
It's not as.
I gotta look at the list. So
it's not as
below
iconic.
Silver Age.
Yeah.
All right. CW's Dreamer. I'd say it's better than CW's Dreamer.
Ooh, okay. I would have voted opposite because now get
really. Well, then I'll go with you. Like, so the difference is like CW's Dreamer is a real costume that a real person wears.
Yes, that's why.
But like this is also easily a real costume.
Yes.
These are just clothes.
Right. This is like
with a green woman. So
right.
Look,
minus the leggings. The leggings is the most superheroes thing here, I think.
Yeah. But this is less busy than Dreamer.
Right. Ooh.
And I like that. So flip a coin.
Okay, I'm gonna flip a coin. I'll use it. I'll go to a website to flip a coin because I don't have my wallet on me right now.
All right. So heads above, tails below.
Okay. So what it says? Oh. It's heads. Also, why is it muted? You're muted now. Oh no.
Oh yeah, I muted myself.
All right,
sorry.
okay. No worries. Okay.
All right. So above, which was I was feeling anyway. I love CW's Dreamer, but like I said, way busier and hard. It's harder to describe. Like it's
Yeah.
cool looking. Seeing also the Photoshop version doesn't look near as good as what you see her in the
Yeah.
daylight.
Yeah. Fair.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
That now I'm like thinking, but the coin decided.
Yep.
Poison Ivy from Harley Quinn, the animated series.
Yes. Yes, that was fun. Yeah. Well, okay. So that. Yeah, I figured.
It's not enough. Not enough ends.
Yes.
All right, so back over to me.
Wow, I gotta stop sharing.
So
Okay,
I
what
went
do you
for
got?
some wild ones.
I'm
Really.
excited.
Well, some pretty like this is gonna be interesting. So share window. Share. Obviously.
Hey,
this
it's
is
Carol
Margot's-
Danvers.
Yeah, no.
Hi,
That would
Carol.
be like real funny. I'm like, do I keep mine and just say I get one less submission? But, no. First up, do you know who this is?
Oh, is that a GI Joe?
Yes, it is. It is
Okay.
Xandar from the Dreadnoks from G.I. Joe.
Okay.
This is Xandar. He's Zartan and Zarana's brother.
Okay.
If you forgot about him,
I
that's
did.
okay. In his biography, he's well known for being forgotten about. And that's why he's so good at camouflage and disguise. So, this costume's wild as shit. I love it. It's so dumb.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Can I take a stab at what's going on here?
Yeah, totally.
All right. So,
And then, like, I'll talk about the action. I had his action figure for years, and it was one of my
Okay.
favorite toys.
so judging from this picture, my man's not wearing a shirt, is he?
No,
He is,
not at
okay,
all.
Cool. He's wearing like weird like shoulder tricep armor, but an exposed shirt.
He's got shoulder pauldrons,
Okay.
like ridged shoulder
Okay.
pauldrons.
Okay. He's also wearing like a bandana around his neck. And a
Yeah,
headband?
He's got a little pink kerchief. Yep.
Oh, buddy.
It's tattered too.
Okay. And he is that like a lightning bolt tattoo or two on his chest?
Oh yeah,
Some
he's got like
black
red
bolt
lightning
shit?
bolt tattoos on his chest.
Okay.
Yep.
Then he's got he got some pants. That's
He's
good.
got. You forgot the pistol holster on his chest, I think. But
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my bad.
also bright blue.
right. That's tactical gear. When I go to a Walmart or a big pyramid hunting shop, they have bright blue gear. Man's wearing some sensible khakis from Old Navy. I believe is that a yellow utility, like a gold yellow utility belt too? He's rocking.
Yeah, he's got a gold belt.
Okay. I believe that's the concept of knee pads. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's got like
Are they
golden sort of knee pads right
they're
above
atta-
his boots.
The boots? Yeah, but I'm trying to think of like logistics because like either
Brown
those
boots
are
with like
super
weird
high-
like pads around the back and like the top of the foot. He's got like, I think it's a harpoon gun. Cause
Yeah, that looks like
he
a-
only
yeah.
uses silent weapons, but it's got a scope on it, so it also looks like an assault rifle.
right.
Bright pink hair,
Okay.
which this is from the comics. It's a bit
Right.
different than the figure. So
He
let's
also has
see.
a quiver, but I don't see
Nope,
a
oh shit.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Uh,
Spoiler. Damn.
my man's rocking a quiver, but I don't see a bow.
No, like it goes in the gun, obviously.
Oh, that's my bit. Oh, duh.
So let me show a different image of the action figure that I had growing
Yeah,
up.
please. Yeah.
So this is the action figure. The major difference is it's redder hair versus pink hair.
Whoa.
And you see, like he's got a knife on the one thigh.
Yeah. He has Dengar from Star Wars.
Oh, I know Dengar.
Yeah, same face, but like
How dare you insult my boy, my sweet precious baby boy Xandar that never did anything wrong,
I mean,
not
he's
once,
Cobra.
never.
He's
He's got
Cobra,
lace up pants, like right over his crotch.
Oh, I
But
didn't
yeah,
notice that. He's
You can see, like yes, the knee pads are different than the boots.
the knee pads there. This one,
One of my favorite things about this toy, he turned gray in the sun. Specifically, him, Zorana, and Zartan all had the same feature where the plastic would change in the sunlight.
On
Yes.
purpose. Okay.
I think it was like in the cartoon, Zartan would like hiss in pain when the sunlight hit him, like he's a vampire. But like, I don't know. I think it was supposed to be like they're really good at camouflage. It's super weird.
This is This one, like, I need a minute to try to figure out. I don't think this is going high on the list. That's my hot take. I think
Look,
this is a lot.
that's why I said we don't do top or bottom shooters. We
Okay.
do
I
weird
mean,
things.
oh, this is very weird.
Look, I did.
Uh,
I was like, I don't think anyone's gonna submit
No.
Xandar.
Like,
It's
if
not
you
even
asked-
Zartan.
Right. If you asked me what G.I. Joe character someone would submit, it'd be like Snake Eyes and
Storm
like
Shadow.
Storm Shadow and the 20 different versions of Cobra Commander, Baroness, and like Scarlet. Okay, so I'm looking towards the bottom.
How dare you? How
He's
dare you?
better than the Yeti because his name's not a lie.
He's better than fucking Future Foundation Spider-Man.
Nope.
Look,
Definitely
I
not.
just love like, yes, I'm gonna wear shoulder armor
Yeah,
and a
right.
holster, no shirt.
No shirt. Like, yeah.
Look, he lives in the swamps of Louisiana. I don't know what to tell you. It's way easier to put a disguise on when you don't already have a shirt on.
Yeah, but I spent time in Louisiana, and let me tell you that dude. No, he's not better than Vi from Arcane.
I'd give you that. He's not better than Vi from Arcade.
So he's Baron Blade makes more sense to me as a concept and a name.
Xandar.
Yeah, Xandar. Yeah, sure. No, that looks like a Xandar. Baron Blade, I think, yeah, nails that. Is Xandar better or worse than Jungle Strike Catwoman?
Look, so thinking about it from like, which is the more fun design, basically? Do you need to pull up the Jungle Strike Catwoman?
Oh, I have it
image?
open. I have it. I
Okay.
opened. Don't worry.
Which do you think is more fun?
So here's the
For,
thing.
for
Though.
yeah, for people on listen, it's just
Yeah.
like the '90s costume, but like there's like it's
right.
black and green
That
camouflage.
one was like, oh shit, we need a fifth figure for this wave of Batman Legends
Look,
and Dark Knight figures.
if-
But let's
they-
repay Catwoman.
I wish they were for figures because she didn't have any basically.
They did do
She
a
had
few.
one in the Legends of
Right, I
the
would say
comic costume figure at least.
there are like at least 2 or 3 though Jim Ballant figures though, right?
All right,
Like,
so
okay.
I definitely Baron Blade Catwoman is the issue. Is he better or worse than Jungle Strike Catwoman? Because he's better than Bright Bomber and Kid Bandit as Maki-Ito.
Look, I don't. Yeah.
Look, I think he's more akin to Bright Bomber in that they're weird tactical outfits that
Yes.
are making strong choices.
Yeah.
But this is making stronger choices.
You know
Like
what?
this one is more like this is more eye-catching than Bright Bomber because like
you know what?
this man is doing what is he doing?
This I'll let you put this over Bright Bomber because I dethroned Catwoman with Batwoman. But I don't think it's as good as Jungle Strike Catwoman because Jungle Strike Catwoman is just a good costume with a funny different old paint job.
All right, so the new number 25, Xandar. Fucking Xandar. I love him. I don't know why I love this character so much. Mostly because I just had the figure, and like he barely ever spoke in the cartoon. Like he had like I know he had first appeared in Arise Serpentor Arise in the second season. His first appearance in the comics was issue 51, in which like the whole running gag is, "Who's that guy? Doesn't your brother hang around?" And like, oh yeah, the moment is like, Cutter sits on a chair. Is like, "Hey, doesn't your brother usually hang out in this office?" And he's like, "Yeah, you're sitting on him."
That's
And like he was sitting on the chair. Person didn't see him. Just sits on top of him. I'm like, okay.
so right now. This conversation is my T-shirt. You're Danhausen explaining this to me, and I'm MJF, just like watching you, watching the words come out of your mouth. That's this. But I will. Yeah, yeah. Why not? 25.
It's nonsense.
Xandar, baby. Let's go.
I don't know what issue this is from. It's not in issue 51. So,
It's fine.
but all right. So that's Xandar.
That's certainly Xandar.
I already screwed up. So you saw my next one. Hey,
Did you zoom in?
where's the thing?
If you zoomed in, you may have to zoom out a bit. And
Oh, right.
yeah, there you go.
Poison
that's cute.
Ivy from Justice League Action.
Oh, that's what it was for. I have not seen much Justice League Action, which is a fucking shame
Alright.
because I've seen a few and it's really cute.
We'll start with the gloves are classic. They're angular, like
Yeah.
they're real angular, as in like they're basically wrist gloves, but like they're almost calf gloves, but like it shoots out like a thorn,
Sick.
like which is real fun. Her costume, it's sort of like a halter top skirt, and like the skirt part is like shaped like leaves. The shadow even makes it look like leaves. With like there's a high cut on the one thigh, but that leg, hold your foot, hold the horses. Like you go
Love
down
that.
to the heels, which Poison
Right.
Ivy wears heels. She's got some more sharp thorns pointing out of those heels. One leg has a thigh-high diamond cut legging.
Love
The
that.
other leg doesn't. I love an asymmetrical
Yeah,
leg
no.
covering. It's
So this
so
is the first time I see this costume, and I fucking love it.
yeah. Around the waist as a belt, it's basically like a gold V that probably stretches around to the back.
Right.
Like it's just like a nice simple pointed design. She's got a green choker.
Very good.
Her skin is sort of like that palish green, which like
Which I love.
I
Love
think
that.
is better than look. I like all skin Ivies, so
Yeah.
like I can't really comment. My favorite part of this is she was got a giant ass leaf,
That leaf is
wearing
cute
it as a
fuck.
beret.
Love it. Love it.
It's
love
like
it.
so cute and like yeah, like it's a beret, it's a hat. No,
This
it's a
could-
leaf.
This rules. This absolutely rules. So it's better than Harley Quinn Ivy. I have no problem putting this above that. Where was I?
Silver Age Riddler is next.
Oh, I like this more than Sylvage Riddler. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is
I mean,
cute
I
as hell.
love this costume. It's so cute.
Yeah. I think.
Mario from Super Mario Brothers.
I think that's her ceiling.
That feels like a fair ceiling.
Yeah.
Because
This is like. Yeah.
look, Mario is it's never it only changes like in colors outside of other
Right.
costumes he wears.
Right. Or like more detail depending on.
Because like
Yeah.
look, there's better Poison Ivy costumes, but this is so cute and
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, this is like her answer to like Earth's Mightiest Heroes Wasp, where it's just like a cute, fun costume. But it's also like how there was like Batman the animated series and the New Adventures of whatever, and like
Yeah,
they had like
Batman and Robin.
the Angler Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
That's like
this
that.
is the same
but
skin
That's-
coloring,
That,
but
that's
like
that.
this is like
good.
extra
This is good.
cute.
This is good. This is the good version of that. So if everyone spits that one, yeah, that's I have no problem being the superior Ivy costume. That leaf fucking rules.
Yeah. My friend hates him. Like it's too cute. She's supposed to be scary. I'm like, do you know who Poison Ivy?
so
is? She's
so
not a
again,
horror character.
I have not seen much of Justice League action. Is there like an Ivy to go along? I mean, a Harley to go along with this?
Oh, there's
or-
a Harley in there.
is it
I
mostly-
don't remember what she looks like.
Yeah, because I've only seen the Mark Hamill one.
Oh, with all of the Mark Hamills?
Yes, which was very fun.
Where he voices Mark Hamill,
Well,
that's
yeah.
being kidnapped by Joker and
You're-
Trickster, also voiced by Mark Hamill.
Hamill, right.
Saved by Swamp Thing, also voiced by Mark
Hamill.
Hamill. I
Yes.
feel like there's another Mark Hamill somewhere in that episode, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's just so cute and fun. I love it.
Yeah, that rules. Absolutely rules. Okay, what's next?
All right. I don't think you can guess the next one. I did.
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I did a little switch around when I saw your Poison Ivy. I'm like, I want to talk about. I want to talk about this poison because this was set up for the next episode.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, let's do double Poison Ivy this week.
Why
So, I don't think there's any way anyone would ever guess this next one. So, this is Scorch from the Adventures of Kool-Aid Man.
I definitely remember. I definitely own this comic. This is a Marvel Comics joint.
Oh
is it
yeah,
not?
Marvel Comics released the Adventures of Kool-Aid Man comics.
Yes. Yeah. Wow.
Like
yeah.
I could have done Kool-Aid Man, but Scorch is like a living fire person. Like the bottom half is the brighter orange because it's the base of the fire, and like the upper half is like arms and his head. Like he's got a big old giant head with like.
Once again, I am MJFing at your Danhausen words.
That's a big old giant head.
No, but like this choice is not so much the choice. It's like, oh yeah.
Like, look, I remember Scorch so vividly throughout my life that I'm like, yeah, nobody's gonna send me a Scorch. Why not? That's not good. That's not a top shooter. It's not a bottom
hope-
shooter.
Mm.
Look, it is a mid card shooter.
a real Cody Rhodes, if you will.
And like, all right, so like he's got like a sort of Mac Tonight jaw.
Yeah.
Like his the hair, it's like he's a fire person, so it's like the flames look like the hair. He's got like cool like 80s bright thick sunglasses
he's
with a
wearing
black strip across the front.
Wonder Man would wear those sunglasses, and Kitty Pryde would wear the sunglasses, and they would all look awful in them.
Kitty Pryde would look good. Well, all right. modern Kitty Pryde would look
Yes.
great.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
That era Kitty Pryde is wearing 16 costumes and roller skates at once.
Yeah, she made choices.
She sure did.
And then basically the only other change he's got red sneakers with S's on the bottom of them.
So his mom wrote the S's on there, so he wouldn't get messed up in preschool.
It's like in the comic when he's running away, they because he's so hot that his feet like burn into the ground. But there's also the S scorch marks, so that's how they track him down. And he's like, they'll never find me here in this jacuzzi, like this tub. It's just so dumb. I love him. He's adorable.
He has that fucking Silver Age like super cut glass on his chin.
Oh yeah, like that chin could cut glass.
But also like look at Kool-Aid Man for a hot second. Like, Kool-Aid Man's ready to throw hands.
Yeah, well, Scorch stole the key to the Kool-Aid Man clubhouse.
He's gonna bop him right in the jaw. Those kids are angry as hell too. Love that for them. Also, now those shoes look like loafers, which is even funnier to me.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the almighty list.
Look, it's a silly costume. I love it.
So it's better than the Yeti.
Wow, that's low.
It's better than Kirk.
It's better than the Divas.
It's
better than Emma Frost, Frank Quietly.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, my ceiling is Miss Marvel's first appearance.
Yeah,
it's not better than that. Yeah.
I'd give you second appearance. I don't know about first appearance.
I mean, they're both equally pantsless, but like if you
that's fair. They're both equally pantsless.
If you showed me this and told me to without Kool-Aid Man standing like 3 feet away from him, and asked me to tell you what this was,
if I showed you this and said, "Hey, this dude's name is Scorch," you get it?
Right.
You get it?
Right, but also, if you just showed me this design and you asked me what this was, I'm like, I don't know. Did he fight Mega Man?
I mean, he could. Look at him.
Scorch Man. It's the loafers with the S that really. You know what? Okay, I'll concede. It's better than Miss Marvel first costume because
the belly cutout annoys us so much. It's the S's on the shoes.
It's the S on the shoes is just like, yeah, I see that.
Like,
it's like
they're
pretty
dope glasses and the S on the bottom of the shoes. It's like, who's gonna see those?
Again, because his mom was one losing his loafers at preschool, whatever. that is my headcanon. The Kool-Aid.
Yeah, like I don't know if they're shoelaces or not, but like
they look like loafers. Okay, yeah. So breaking up the Carol Danvers.
Oh, okay. Actually, I have information about this. This is Scorch from The Adventures of Kool-Aid Man #4. By this art was by Dan DeCarlo. Because I looked it up, and I'd written a bunch of stuff, so like, I've got the designer for one of the things next week's written.
Okay.
Xandar couldn't figure out who the designer was.
It's Larry Hama. Even if Larry Hama doesn't draw her, it's always Larry Hama.
Scorch.
That I think so. Like looking at like the bottom shooters, that is definitely the most obscure choice to take.
He's not a bottom shooter. He was a wild card.
The lower half, like.
So all right, yeah, we're up to 40. That can't be right. Yeah. Well, I guess 31 plus 9, yeah, 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our new #1, Batwoman Kate Kane, toppling Selena Kyle 1993. Mostly like my own fault. I'm like new top shooter. It's a great fucking costume. I can't be mad. I didn't want Catwoman to last. And look, Batwoman's not gonna last either.
No, Catwoman had a good run too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's definitely like I can name 5
costumes.
Well,
we were only doing like one fan submission in an episode, so that's why. So
yeah.
We're trying to stretch out the emails.
Right. Yeah.
And I guess we could stop screen sharing. Yeah. Fucking love Scorch. He's so dumb. He's like, look, it's like Human Torch's little brother.
Johnny, stop stealing your brother's shoes.
Johnny, did you make it's so dumb. I kind of want that team up now.
Oh, but
yeah. So the new #1, Batwoman Kate Kane. Number 40 is still Elon Tusk, Rick and Morty. Let's look at the true mid card. Number 20 is Emily Blunt's costume from the last scene in Jungle Cruise.
What a fucking I love how
right above the Andre the Giant WWF title. Right just below 90s Wally West, which Yeah, okay.
It's a good costume.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's better than Scorch.
I mean, I'll give you that. Sure.
Wait, that's what Scorch reminds me of. Remember that Flash comic where his okay.
I assure you, the answer is no.
Okay, all right,
keep
so
going.
there's a Flash comic co-written by Mark Millar and Grant Morrison where Wally West's imaginary friend, when he was a child, it was a real person, and it's off-licensed Sonic the Hedgehog, and like look at Scorch.
Oh, I've heard of this probably.
Think Scorch but more electric. That's what Scorch is. That's what Wally West is.
Okay.
Yeah. So much to about that.
I don't read Flash, so.
I mean, I only read Flash when he's written by Mark Waid or Johns Jeffs, apparently.
Apparently, all right. So,
apparently.
All right. This was wild submissions, some upsets. If you want to follow us, you can follow me at Jolene00negative on Twitter and Instagram and Twitch. Christy, where can people follow you?
You could find me on Twitter, on the Bad Bird website, at the Outer Chris, on a rarely used Instagram, also the same name. I stream on Twitch every Sunday night as NY Snark Exchange. I've been doing the Dark Souls 3 runs because those are very good games. And here, on Divas of Design, obviously.
Yep. You can follow Divas of Design at Divas of Design on Instagram and Twitter. If you want to send in your own submission, please do. You can send those to divasofdesignpod@gmail.com. Just, it's like this. You might want to send in backups because the list is growing, but like just provide like copies of the images or links to where we can get them so we can share them for everyone.
Right.
Our music is One Fine Day from Keep Calm and Podcast, which you're listening to right now through the magic of editing. Thank you, everyone, and goodbye.
Bye.